every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down immediately.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Purdue's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Davis looking to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll start on the ground with Jared Gibson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. When the defense loses you like that, you have to find a way to make sure the quarterback sees you.
And I guess that's waving your arms. Hey, I'm open. I never really understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets outside the pocket, makes the big completion down the field.
Final play of the quarter coming. Davis will throw. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll ride him again. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Nelson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Timeout called by the offense, and maybe an opportunity to run a couple of plays to put up points before the break. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with Baylor taking on the number 17, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Boilermakers head coach coming out of the locker room. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the 3rd quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Gibson again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Here's Gibson one more time. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They were all over it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! He's gonna run it. That's the first himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Looking for a crease.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Gibson again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Handoff for Jarrett. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Got to have it here on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage and try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams.